gas lighter in your emergency pack is always a good idea. To stop the gas leaking out, you can put some tape around and that'll stop the plunger going down. However, in hot weather, the glue will melt and the tape will come off. So put a cable tie around the button to keep it in place. That'll stop the gas coming out, but you don't know how much is in there. The answer, of course, is to use a lighter where you can see how much gas you've got in. If the gas does leak out by accident, you can replace it before you need it. What are you going to use those little leftover pieces of paracord and string for? They're not long enough to tie a knot, they're not long enough to tie anything else. So tie them into a lump, put them into some cloth or ground sheet or plastic and use them instead of a bottle top or a stone. If it's politically incorrect to have a military water bottle, then you can replace it with a plastic drinks bottle, and to make it stronger, cover it in gaffer tape. And if you don't want to do that, how about a metal drinks container and a cork? And then to put it on your belt, try a bit of string. We all know what a funnel's for, but if you haven't got one, use a cut-off bottle top. If that's too big, try something like a toothpaste tube. If the top's still too big, cut off the thread. It also makes a good protective cover for a filled container that's full of matches and has the striker on the outside. The striker's made from anti-slip material that's self-adhesive and you buy in rolls. A little bit of it goes a long way. Baby wipes are good for a whole host of uses, but once they're open they tend to dry out. So what you need to do is put them in a resealable plastic bag, and there you go. They'll stay fresh and moist for ages. You don't have to use military green paracord all the time. If you're not in a tactical situation, you don't need to. So why not try some white or even some yellow cord? Quite often it's cheaper, it's just as good, and you can see it so people aren't going to walk into it and hurt themselves. Having trouble practicing knots? Try some thicker cord or even some climbing rope. It makes things a lot easier. Milbank bags work because they're thickly woven cotton. You wet the bag, you let some water come through to swell the fibres, and then you put water in and it'll come out clean. If you can't afford one or haven't got access to one, use a thick, heavy-duty, closely woven shopping bag. Put an eyelet in it and you can hang it up and pour the water through. Are you tired of your equipment going up and down your belt and not being in the right place when you need it? The answer is to sew on some Velcro patches and some nylon tape, and that will stop the equipment running up and down the belt.